Hello and welcome to another educative edition of FMBN Podcast here on 7FM TV, proudly brought to you by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. And like I always say, on this FMBN Podcast, we beam our searchlight on the activities, events, and happenings at the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria in order to keep you abreast with all the workings, products, and services that Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria offers. And may I remind you that this program comes up every week with housing facts, exclusive interviews, commentaries, news, and many more that bother around affordable housing in Nigeria. I am your host, Patience Sakai. Let's go on a short break. Please stay with us.
To improve transparency and accountability in managing the NHF funds, Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria has introduced star 219 hash. Star 219 hash is a new way to know the status of your NHF contribution from anywhere. To use this service, dial star 219 hash. Select 1 to update your contact detail. Press 2 to check your contribution status in any month up to the last 5 years. You can also use our mortgage calculator and bulletin board by selecting options 5 and 6 respectively. You can access other services by using direct shortcodes like star 219 star 3 hash to retrieve your NHF number, star 219 star 4 star 1 hash to check your last 5 transactions, and star 219 star 4 star 2 hash to check your statement of account. No internet connection required, and it is available on all networks. Star 219 hash. Simpler, smarter, faster. Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Everyone deserves a home.
Welcome back to FMBN Podcast here on 7FM TV, proudly brought to you by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. So let's talk about the housing facts. Let's say one thing led to another, and as an NHF contributor, that's National Housing Fund contributor, you were not able to retrieve your participation number. Let me show you how to retrieve it. Watch this.
If you have previously registered or updated your mobile number with FMBN, you can retrieve your NHF number while on the go. Simply dial star 219 hash, then press 3 and send. Your NHF number will be displayed.
Okay, glad to know you are still with us here on FMBN Podcast, proudly brought to you by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria here on 7FM TV. Moving forward to exclusive interview, 7FM TV correspondent Austin Sinum had an exclusive interview. That's the group head of SPG Special Product Group, Mr. Lawal Sofa Kaori, on home renovation loan. Let's join the conversation.
Other product that we have in this group?
Well, apart from the home renovation loan, we also have the rent to own, we have the diaspora mortgage, and there are other products that are in the pipeline, like the rent assist that we want to target the informal sector, so that we can be giving them a loan to pay either their house rent or their shop rent or their workplace rent.
Okay, so let's know primarily the special product group. What is the function of the group?
The function of the special product group is to develop products for the bank, so that these products, when they are developed, we can take them into the Nigerian market so that people can access such products and then benefit from it. That is more or less our major function. Then, secondly, that some of these products that we developed, we are the ones that are to manage them. For instance, the home renovation loan was developed by the group, and we are the ones that are managing applications for the home renovation loan. The rent on as well is one of our products that we developed, and we are the ones that are managing the product.
So
then the diaspora too is in the pipeline. Very soon we'll launch it before the end of the year, and then we'll be the ones to also manage that.
That would be a good one, at least, so that those who they will not feel like outcasts, to know that the country still have their hands.
Exactly. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's talk about the home renovation loan is a loan that is a product of the Federal Mortgage Bank being enjoyed by contributors. Tell us about this loan.
Well, the thinking behind the development of the home renovation loan was that there are a lot of Nigerians that they may have houses and they may not need to take a mortgage. So all they need a small amount that they can apply and they renovate the houses that they have. So it is because of that concept at the background that we came up with the home renovation loan. Secondly, if you look at the rural areas, some people may take the home renovation loan with the intention of renovating their houses, but they will use the money to even build their own houses. Why? Because it doesn't have some of the conditions attached to other facilities like the NHF loan, the construction loan, and so on. So it was easier for people to apply for the home renovation loan and faster to get, because it doesn't require. In fact, it
doesn't have a lot of
it doesn't have
process.
not bureaucratic but conditions attached to it. For instance, if you are applying for construction loan or NHF loan, there has to be a title to the land that you want to build or the house that you want to buy. But in the case of the home renovation loan, all you need to do is to have a bill of quantities that says this is how much you want to use to renovate your house. And then the maximum amount is 1 million naira.
Okay, that is the maximum.
That is the maximum amount for home renovation loan. And then also that we discovered that when we have this home renovation loan, it will give us a lot of mileage, so that it's a recent product, but you'll be amazed at the number of applications, at the number of applications we received and processed, because it is more or less the fastest and easiest loan to apply from the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. So it is given us a lot of mileage just because of the introduction.
So when you talk about mileage, what do you mean?
I mean, the applicants to home renovation loan are far higher than other products. Yes, there is an influx from all the state offices, from all organizations. On a daily basis, you receive application for home renovation loan.
So we talked about the purpose of the loan, which is
to renovate your house.
To renovate
your house. But like I said, in some areas, that 1 million naira is enough for to build or even buy a house, especially for the lower cadre of workers in Nigeria. When you give maybe a messenger 1 million naira that has a lot of years to put in service, he will be able to buy a house or build his own house with that 1 million naira, because some people may have land, especially in the rural areas, and they want to build. Some may not even have the land, but they will still use that 1 million naira, buy land and build their houses. But the purpose of the loan is for renovation. But from information where some are even using it to build their houses or buy their houses.
At any case, the target and one of the primary concern of the Federal Mortgage Bank is achieved.
It's achieved.
Whether they are using it to renovate the house or to build the house.
Exactly.
But it doesn't help to facilitate the house.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Let's look at qualification for the loan. Who are those who falls within the category to apply for the loan? Who qualifies? Are there limitations?
Well,
who can apply?
The only limitation is that if you have enjoyed National Housing Fund loan or rent to own, then you will not be entitled to the home renovation loan for now. So that's the only limitation that we have. But each and every Nigerian that is a contributor to the National House Fund is qualified to apply for the home renovation loan.
Okay. How long can one apply for the, is it just a one-time thing for a lifetime, or can one apply for?
No, all our facilities are once in a lifetime. The only difference is that if you had applied for home renovation loan, and along the way you maybe opt to take either rent on or NHF loan or construction loan, then in that case you will be allowed to apply for any of such. But if you have applied for either rent on or construction or NHF loan, then you cannot apply for rent on. But it's the other way around. If you have applied for NHF loan, you have rent on, home renovation loan, then you can apply for other facilities of the loan. But the condition is that you have to repay that home renovation loan that you have taken before you can be given another loan.
Okay,
but on the home renovation loan is once in a lifetime. Once you have taken once, then you will not be given another home renovation loan, even if you have finished repaying it.
Okay, let me get something correctly. If you apply, for instance, if you're applying for NHF loan, is once in a lifetime.
Yes.
And you cannot apply for NHF and apply for rent to own.
You cannot.
You cannot. But you can apply for NHF, for instance, and still apply for home renovation loan.
No, you can only apply for home renovation loan and still apply for NHF loan or rent on or construction loan. If the home renovation loan is the loan that you apply for first, then it enables you to apply for other facilities. But if you apply for, the reason is that the home renovation loan is just a maximum of 1 million naira. But the other facilities are a maximum of 50 million naira.
50 million.
You understand?
So you cannot be given 50 million.
And then you come back to ask for 1 million naira now. But once you apply for home renovation loan, 1 million naira, it has been given to you. Maybe after you have finished repayment, or even before you finish repayment, you want to opt for either NHF loan or construction loan or rent on, then you can apply. But the condition is that you have to liquidate that loan first, the home renovation loan, yes, before you can apply.
All right, that was an exclusive interview with the group head, SPG Special Products Group, Mr. Lawal Kofa Sauri. And speaking further is the unit head of home renovation loan, Mrs. Zipora Azege. Let's join the conversation.
Yes.
But now, the word renovation, on a literal sense, of course, it's renovating a bit. Maybe there's an existing building that you need to renovate.
Exactly.
Is that still what it is? Or it's just, I don't know, maybe you need to explain that.
Yes.
I don't know if you get my question correctly.
I know, I do. Home renovation intends to renovate customers' already existing properties.
Okay.
It is expected that nobody is sleeping outside. People have where they sleep.
Okay.
As you're here, you came out from somewhere. And so this 1 million is intended for the renovation of our customers' already existing properties. It could be their family homes. But let them just have a feel that the money they are contributing to National Housing Fund, they can use it to renovate their properties to look better than it was. And like I earlier said, most people don't have affordability for the 15 million that is the seal of the NHF. But they can access this 1 million naira. And they are very happy. So this is why the home renovation loan came, to address the deficiencies that some people were not able to access the loan, and they were putting the blames on Federal Mortgage Bank. And most of them didn't meet up the affordability. Not everybody can access 15 million. Can everybody afford that? Not everybody by their salaries.
Okay.
Yes.
So your salary will depend on how much you can access.
Exactly, because that is your source of payment for the home renovation loan. Your source of payment, repayment of the loan, is from your salary.
Okay.
Yes.
So it also means that somebody who, someone can come because he's not able to access, not necessarily because he has a home to renovate. He can just come and say, okay, because I'm not able to access the 15 million naira, let me just apply for the renovation loan.
Yes, I will agree with you, because quite a number of people that have come to apply for the loan are not even living in their own houses. Okay. They are living in rented places, but they want to give the place a beautiful look. And so they take the 1 million naira and they do that.
this is the season, like the Christmas season and the Salah season. You see a lot of people applying so that they can beautify wherever they are staying. And the place will look new and beautiful.
Okay, interesting. That was Mrs. Zipporah Azege, the unit head home renovation loan, and you are still on till the program FMBN podcast here on 7FM TV, proudly brought to you by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Just before we go, let's bring you FMBN news track this week. But let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
The latest couple in town.
Good day, sir.
How are you? Oh, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Drinks?
No, we're fine, sir.
How was the moon experience?
It was quite an experience.
How about house?
We are renting at the moment, but we intend to save enough to own our own house, right?
Why not avoid all those Shylock landlords and own a house upfront? With the average income and cost of building houses today in Nigeria, mortgage is the best option. No sweat. I tell you what, that was how I got my first house, and I've never regretted it.
To make good homes, and by implication, a good society, an individual is expected to have an abode from which to take off and return at the end of each day. At the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, everyone deserves a home. Come join us at FMBN and let's shelter Nigeria together.
Welcome back to FMBN Podcast here on 7FM TV, proudly brought to you by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. So right now, FMBN news track this week. Okay, and that's much we have for you on this week's edition of FMBN Podcast, proudly brought to you by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Do join us next week for another educative edition of FMBN Podcast. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and click on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified each time we post something here on FMBN Podcast on 7FM TV. Okay, please, you can follow us on all our social media handles displayed on your screen: at Instagram 7TV_NIG, at Twitter 7TV_NIG, at Facebook 7TV Nigeria, at YouTube 7FM-TV. You can also visit our website at www.7media.ng. Do well to visit www.fmbn.gov.ng for more information. Till I come your way next week, my name is Patience Okai, your host. Stay blessed.